Can go across to France 24's Noga Tarnopolsky standing by in Jerusalem. Noga, good afternoon. We've had this flurry of American officials, one after the other, essentially trying to keep this ceasefire deal from falling apart.
That's exactly right, Delano, and it's not stopping anytime soon. J.D. Vance, as you just showed us, has not even taken off from Ben Gurion Airport yet, and preparations are underway to welcome Secretary of State Marco Rubio any minute now. And then when Marco Rubio leaves, Israel is expecting to welcome CIA Director John Ratcliffe. This is, of course, in addition to the 200-plus U.S. military personnel now staffing a civilian military control base, coordination and control base in southern Israel in the city of Kiryat Gat. And they seem to be calling the shots in everything that has to do with the Israeli interface with Gaza at this moment. And it appears, at least for the forthcoming future, that the United States does not have the confidence to let the Israelis run this show.
And when it comes to this ceasefire agreement, we had Hamas that was due to return the remains of 28 Israeli hostages. Noga, where are we on that front? Does the drip and drab still continue? 2 bodies here, 3 bodies there?
Well, Delano, it was even worse than that. It was 1 body here and 2 days later, 2 bodies there. Yesterday, there were none. No remains of Israeli hostages returns. So far today, we have had no notification from Hamas about any possible return of the remains of Israeli hostages. And, you know, the families of these hostages say that Hamas is simply torturing them, that Hamas is engaging in a form of psychological torture. The Israeli government is basically mum. And so we have to go on, I think, the statement made by Vice President Vance, if I'm not mistaken, yesterday on his flurry of a visit. He said that the U.S. is working on getting all the bodies back, but that Israelis are going to have to be patient. That was the way he put it. Now, of course, the Israeli intelligence believes that Hamas has access to the vast majority of the 13 remaining bodies. But Hamas is dragging its feet in this matter.
Okay, because in that soundbite we just played of J.D. Vance, he does say that Hamas is respecting the ceasefire, and under the terms of the ceasefire, handing back the bodies was one of those terms. Let's talk about another story, Noga, because as you know, foreign journalists have not been allowed to operate in Gaza for over 2 years now. The war has come to an end. A ceasefire seems to be in place, and that still is the case. Now, earlier today, we had Israel's Supreme Court, which was due to hear a petition filed by an organization representing foreign journalists. What happened to that?
Well, unfortunately, Delano, it was almost a farce this morning. France 24, of course, was represented in this lawsuit filed by the Foreign Press Association. The public prosecution in Israel has been dragging its feet for months and months and months. We, as foreign journalists working in Israel, have requested permission to be able to independently cover Gaza from the start of the war. We've been denied this for security reasons. Today, the sessions at the Supreme Court started late. It lasted 10 minutes, and the state won another stay of 30 days before it will have to explain its position denying journalists access to Gaza to the court. So we're at a stalemate there, too.
Okay, the can kicked down the road on that front, too. Noga, thank you very much for that. Noga Tarnopolsky reporting there.